Bob Gear here is the commander of a brand new VFW post. His post, though, is unique. In fact, he can hold it in the palms of his hands. Our Jim Swift tonight with news of the country's first virtual VFW.
Retired Army First Sergeant Bob Gear spent 20 years in uniform. Perhaps his worst day came in late May of 2007 as he returned from a break in combat to duty in Iraq.
Right as I went on leave, I had one of my old Humvee drivers. He was blown up by a pressure plate IED in the Ramadi. So the day I landed back in Germany, I went and visited him in Landstuhl, and he was a double amputee below the knee. So you had that. You had a great deal of emotion, seeing the family and the kids, and then you come back, go back into the tour, and as soon as you get there, you receive news like this.
The news Gear received was that his friend, Staff Sergeant Christopher Kiernan, a Central Texan, had been killed in action.
It goes every 2 weeks, right?
So when Gear and a friend decided to launch a new post of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, or VFW, they named it after Kiernan. Now, new VFW posts are rare. In fact, as old members die, the number of posts is actually dropping.
9 posts are closing a year in Department of Texas VFW. After all the recruiting efforts, they're generally 2,000 members short.
But the Kiernan post is unique in another way. It exists not in some physical building, but on the internet.
I'm fortunate in that I was not wounded.
Did you see guys wounded or killed?
Yes, unfortunately, I did see people who were killed.
When former Army intelligence officer Micah Burnett left the service, joining a VFW post was not at the top of his priority list. But when Burnett heard about the virtual post, he jumped at the chance to become a charter member.
Maybe there would be the excuse, oh, well, I don't have time to take 2 or 3 hours out of my day, or once a week or once a month even, to go meet with people. But if I can sit down at my computer for 20 minutes, there's really no excuse. So I think the appeal lies there.
It's too soon to know if virtual VFW posts will put punch back into the organization's goal of protecting veterans' benefits. But already, older members are asking for help with things like Facebook pages. Jim Swift, KXAN News.
And we found the virtual VFW post commander, Bob Gear, at Austin's Crowne Plaza Hotel today. The Texas Veterans Commission kicked off its 14th annual Veterans Summit in Austin. It's being held there at the Crowne Plaza. That's off I-35 in North Austin. This year's the largest in the history of the summit. They have more than 600 veteran service providers and 80 exhibitors. There are also special speakers, everything from Texas lawmakers also to dignitaries from the military. That convention is running through tomorrow.